All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash, double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Sincere Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, the elect tabernacle of David. It's your brother Matana, back at you another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, and I just want to make this quick video. Title of this video is Don't Let Satan Win. Okay, don't let Satan win, because each and every one of us that are in this truth, okay, we all have Satan pulling on our flesh, trying to get us to be that old man again, trying to get us to act carnal, to not walk in the spirit. And especially now that the Passover is coming up, this is a heavy time, okay, spiritually. This is a heavy time spiritually. All right, so Satan is really sifting. Satan is really going to work on your mind. He going to manipulate the scene around you. Okay, he really wants you to fall out around this time. All right, and we can't let him win, because hey, if you fall out, you stop serving the Lord, you go back into the world and just do the nigga way, do the nigga thing. All right. Ultimately, you let Satan win. OK, Satan has conquered you. All right. Like Jake in the world, man. Jake in the world is defeated by Satan, man. That's why a lot of them can't come into this truth, because they're already defeated. They gave up. OK, you don't want to be one of those individuals. All right. And one of those ways that you can end up, like someone like that is you let Satan linger in your head too long, okay? And that thought that Satan putting in your head becomes an action. You know what I'm saying? It becomes an action. It becomes, a urge that you can't fight, all right? And that's why you got to stay prayed up. Sometimes you might have to go on a fast, man, all right, to get them demons off you, all right? Because we all got our own personal demons. From the head brother, even unto the lowest brother that just came in. We all have our own demons that's pulling at our flesh, trying to get us to be this way, be that way. All right. But we ain't those men no more. All right. Or women. Okay. We ain't those men and women no more. All right. We've put off that old creature. All right. And put on a new creature. All right. And now, we're serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay? So let's go ahead and get this. James 4:7. It says, submit yourselves, therefore, to the Most High, okay? Submit yourself, all right? One of the ways that you submit yourself is, following the commandments, okay? Walking in the spirit, okay? Putting off that abominable lifestyle, all right, that you might be a part of. That's how you submit yourself, okay? Pray to the names Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, you acknowledge the image of the Lord. You acknowledge and digest the words of the Lord, okay? That's how you submit yourselves, man. You submit yourself. You do a complete 360 in the spirit, man. All right? It says resist the devil, okay? Go into that word resist. It means to oppose, to fight back, to stand your ground. You got to stand your ground in this thing, man. All right. You hear Satan coming in your thoughts, whispering some shit in your head, man. You got to rebuke your own thoughts, man. Okay. Hell nah. I'm not doing that. Hey, you might have to talk to yourself, man. People might think you crazy, because you talking to yourself. But nah, they don't understand, man. You talking to Satan. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to tell Satan straight up, nah, hell no, I'm not doing that. Nah, that brother wouldn't do that type of shit. Nah, I'm not about to spend that money on that. So this could happen. Okay? You gotta put up a fight against Satan, man. All right? A lot of dudes who came in this truth and they didn't put up a fight. They didn't put up a fight against Satan, man. All right? They let them demonic thoughts linger in their head for too long. And then next thing you know, they start putting action towards it. They start, implementing the physical part of that sin. All right, because the sin starts in your mind first, man. All right, going off starts in your head first, man, and then you get physical about it. Then you start, acting out the sin that you had in your mind, and then once you commit the sin, it's death. All right, it's death. Okay, let's see. Hang on, because I always be having a few scriptures in mind, but then a precept pops in my head. What was after sin conceives. Okay. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Because you want to stop yourself before you go too far. All right. You don't want to allow yourself to go too far, man. All right. You see, you went off on something, or you did something that wasn't 100% in the spirit, or you know what I'm saying? You kind of did something a little shaky. All right. Stop it. Cut it off cold turkey right then and there, man. All right. I'm telling you, the Lord will put you in the grave, man. All right. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Okay. Once you are called into this ministry and you don't fulfill the necessary, milestone that the Heavenly Father has set on each and every individual brother and sister in this truth, hey, man, it's going to be curtains for you, man. All right. It's going to be curtains for you. So this is James 1 and start at 14. It says, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away in his but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Okay. Drawn away in your own lust. All right. You let that thought. Okay. You let that whisper that Satan put in your head, you let it linger in your subconscious for too goddamn long, man. All right. And then next thing you know, you're drawn away in your lust. Now you went to go smoke that weed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You went to go mess with a homosexual or something. Hey, God forbid that. All right. God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai forbid something like that. But you get the point, man. You're drawn away in your own lust, man. All right. And enticed. All right. Seduced. Because Satan will seduce your ass, man. He's a seducer. All right. It says, then when lust hath conceived, that means when the deed is finished. All right. Well, conceived, Salakia. Meaning it's planted in your hand, in your head. It bringeth forth sin. Yeah, it bringeth forth sin. That's the physical part, the sin. Because sinning, requires a physical, what could I say? A physical engagement. All right. All right. It has to be a physical engagement. All right. For you to sin. Okay. So the lust that demon conceived in your head. All right. It planted a seed inside of your head. And it's conceived and it flowered itself inside of your head. Then next thing you know, you went ahead and did it. Now you're in sin. Okay. It says in sin, when it is finished, meaning that you've done the deed. Maybe you slept with another man's wife, knowing you wasn't supposed to, man. Knowing you wasn't supposed to. All right. You finally let off. You laying in the bed right next to her. You came to your senses because now you clear-minded. It says, bring it forth death. Yeah. Now you got to die. Okay. Because you let that temptation draw you away, man. You let it draw you away in your lust. All right. So this is why you got to watch Satan, man, because he takes you through all these necessary steps. Okay. So he can bring death upon you, man. He plants the seed inside of your mind. Then you pretty much physically reenact the sin that's inside of your mind. And then next thing you know, you're put to death, man. Okay? So, hey, you cannot let Satan get the upper hand on you, man. All right? Especially in these times. Proverbs 22:3, it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. Yeah, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. Okay? Careful. Wise man, all right, is going to know when, it's Satan in his head. He's going to know when Satan is setting up a situation. Okay, I better not do that. I better not yell at these, people all up in here. I better not act a damn fool up in this mall. You know what I'm saying? Just because things don't go my way. You can foresee the evil. All right, because Satan jumps on people, man. Satan knows your weaknesses, man. Your weakness might be, people being rude to you. And then that's just something that make you flip. That's always been something that make you flip is when, you go to the restaurant and a motherfucker treating you a certain type of way. That's always made you flip. That's always been a big pet peeve of yours. Okay. But in this truth, man, you learn to foresee it before it goes too far. Okay. You control yourself and don't get hyped up about it when it happens. So that way it doesn't go too far, man. All right. And guess what? If it go too far, you could be put to death, man. All right. Because now you will be in sin, trying to combat carnal with carnal. It says, and hideth himself. Yeah, hideth himself. Hide yourself where? All right. In the spirit of the Lord. Okay. You hide yourself in the spirit of the Lord. You go back. You meditate on the scriptures, Some bullshit happened in public. A nigga cuts you off in traffic. You go to the cash register to get something to eat. The cash register is treating you a certain type of way. They didn't bring your food how you liked it. Hey, well, that's the time when you go back into the scriptures. All right. Mentally. All right. I don't mean that every time something like that happened, you bust the scriptures out, and slap it on the table, start reading it in front of everybody to calm yourself down. No, you go back to it spiritually. You go back to it mentally. Okay, I know this is just Satan. All right. I know this is just Satan. All right. I know he can manipulate the scene around me. Okay. And I know if I stay spiritual, the Lord is going to make Satan flee from me. It says, but the simple pass on and are punished. Yeah, the simple is not going to recognize Satan, man. The simple ain't going to know when they slipping, when they gone too far. Okay, the simple are not going to repent. They're not going to learn their lesson. They're just going to keep on doing the same shit until they eventually get judged, man. All right. Okay. Because, hey, the Lord don't got to get you the first time. Even if Satan conceived that thought in your head, you play out the sin. All right. You do the deed. The Lord ain't got to get you the first time. The Lord can get you the second, third, fifth, sixth, 10th time, man. All right. But when he gets you, okay, the Lord gonna bring a nightmare upon you, man. All right. That's the punishment. He gonna bring your worst nightmare to your front door. Something that you never wanted to happen. All right. The Lord gonna bring it to you because you've been warned too many times in the spirit and you're not catching on. So now the Lord gotta whoop that ass for you to really get, for you to really tune in and see what's going on. All right. And you don't want the Lord to get to that point, man. You don't want the Lord to have to do that to you. Now we get chastised, of course. We get chastised. We get, we go through our fiery trials in this truth. All right, but why would you bring a heavier load upon yourself when you don't have to? Okay, why would you do that? Why would you, willingly commit a sin unto death? Like having sex on the Sabbath, being a homosexual. All right. Okay. Adultery, incest. All right. Why would you do those type of things? Okay. Knowing that the Heavenly Father, okay, is not going to be happy about it. Knowing that his wrath is kindled, okay, at those particular sins. All right. That's the simple for you. The simple for you don't learn their lesson, man. Get this last one. We'll close it out. This is 1 Corinthians 10, starting at verse 6. It says, now these things were our examples to the intent that we should not lust after evil things as they also lusted. Neither be idolaters as were some of them, as it is written, the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. All right. And that's another spirit you got to watch out for, because Satan always wants you to relax and just forget about the Lord. OK, that party in the USA spirit, man, that LMAO, that techno music rave bullshit, man. All right. Always trying to seek fun, always trying to have fun. You know, 3 a.m, you trying to have fun. You never want to go home. You just want to have fun all day, man. All right. You got to watch that spirit, man, because that is something where Satan can creep in there, man. This is not our rest. We ain't really having fun here. Okay. You might go to a bar, get you a little drink or something light, but you know, you shouldn't really expect to have the best time of your life in America, man. All right. And you shouldn't be in that damn spirit, man, because that's a spirit where Satan is gonna intervene in. OK, and he's going to capitalize off that spirit. Going, you know, late at night at the nightclub in the middle of the party. You just trying to have fun. You just trying to drink and live it up. You in the truth, though, but you trying to live it up. Oh, well, the world is almost over. That's what you be telling yourself. All right. Till Satan have a nigga sock you in the back of the fucking head, man. All right. The Lord have a nigga break the goddamn glass on your head, man. Okay, it's not a joke, man. It says, neither let us commit fornication as some of them committed and fell in one day 3 and 20,000. Okay. Neither let us tempt a Mashiach as some of them also tempted and were destroyed of serpents. Yeah, don't tempt the Lord, man. I made that video. Do not tempt the Lord, man. Okay. All right. If you know that's Satan, you know that's Satan in your head. All right. Hey, take heed to the spirit. OK, because it's always like two voices in your head. All right. Whenever opportunity to do something wicked, whenever that arises, there's always two voices in your head. There's Satan telling you to go ahead and do it. And then there's the Lord telling you like, nah, that's not a good idea. Well, what brothers think? Well, you know, it say this in the scriptures, don't you? You going off. Listen to that voice, man. Listen to the voice that's telling you that you be going off. All right. That's not a good idea. OK, don't just do it because you think you're going to get away with it. Verse 10, it says, neither murmur ye as some of them also murmured and were destroyed of the destroyer. Now, all these things happen unto them for examples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come. Yeah. So fornication, idolatry, murmuring, okay, backbiting, lusting after evil things, man. These are the things you got to pay attention to in the spirit, man. Because these are avenues where Satan is gonna wiggle his way in there. OK, he's wiggling his way in through your own pride, through your own ego. He'll wiggle his way in there. Don't let that nigga talk to you like that. Come on, man. Snap back on him. Come on. The next thing you know, you in jail because you done got in a fucking brawl. Now you can't do the work. Now you can't go to camp. Now you can't handle your business. All right. See, and that's how Satan has set things up, man. So, hey, that's why I made this video. Don't let Satan win. Don't let Satan occupy your mind to the point to where you start to actually fulfill Satan's desires, man, because it's going to bring you death. Shalom.